Welcome to How Ines Rolls. I am making a lunch / dinner for the family, and I thought that I would make a yummy ziti and show you how we do that. Plus, I'm also going to make the buffalo chicken dinner pack that I got that is gluten-free. Then I thought I'd get started on that as well. Let's do it. So if you didn't watch the Walmart grocery haul, I picked up this buffalo style chicken dinner kit. So I was like, Paul, what do you want me to do? I could just make like chicken. I have some in the freezer, just already sliced up, just to add to it. And he wants to grill. What a surprise. So I have chicken here thawing out, which will be a great protein to even add to the baked ziti. I found a recipe that sounds like it's super good, and I will link that recipe below, but it's called How to Bake a Killer Baked Ziti. I don't know if I would put kill in the title, but that's okay. That's not my decision. So first off, I'm going to do is get pasta ready, and I'm going to get just some other things getting going in the kitchen, and I'm going to show you exactly what I do. So first off, I have water boiling. We're going to be boiling or cooking up al dente some penne pasta. You could use ziti. Probably can use anything, I'd imagine. So we're just going to put a couple of tablespoons of oil. I'm probably going to do more teaspoons, and I'll tell you why. Because you're supposed to saute onions, but you know me, I like the dehydrated ones. So I won't have to do too much with a fresh onion. Although if you love onions, by all means, do it with the onions, and I'm sure it'll be delicious. I just like having it with dehydrated. So I'm just going to do 3 cloves of garlic, and a lot of the recipe asks for organic, so that might be the only organic I have. So let me get this in. About half a teaspoon is a clove. I'm gonna turn that down a little. We're just gonna saute that a little, and then we're just gonna add our sauce right into it. So it's just a marinara sauce. I even thought about just using some tomato sauce, but I found this and thought, well, I'll just use this one because it looks good. Have you tried this brand before? Let me know what your thoughts are. My first time. So it'll be 2 of these. You're just kind of making the sauce even better. I'm going to add my onions to this, and then it will be nicely ready to go. So you're just heating this through. That's all you're doing. If I can open these. So this will be making a 9x13, you guys, and it's going to be ultra cheesy. It's going to be so good. Okay, so we're just going to let this heat through. Boom. Done. Okay, I'm going to start getting the ricotta cheese ready, and to the ricotta cheese I will add Parmesan, and I'll show you. All right, so next up, we're just gonna work on that cheese. So I have ricotta cheese, the whole milk, and you're gonna want like freshly grated Parmesan cheese and an egg. So we're just going to be putting that in a small bowl and getting it together. My ricotta cheese is going in next. I have my Parmesan already in there. I also had this frozen, you guys, because I had another recipe to use this for, and I didn't get to it, so I thought, I'll just freeze it, and we'll use it another time. Here's my other time. Right, so we're just going to add the egg to this. Give it a good stir, and now we're going to put that aside. I'll bring you closer. So here's that yummy sauce. It smells so good. Let me know in the comments if you are a fan of like roasted garlic. It's just so Italian to me. It smells so good. So we're just gonna give this a little stir. And then you guys, this part's done. So this actually makes like about 1.5 cups, you know, when you're thinking about like measurements here. And I am actually not gonna use all of this. I have a son who's not a huge fan of ricotta cheese. What? I don't understand. So I'm just going to use half of this. And so I'll put the other half into the freezer nicely labeled in a baggie that will say to use at a later date. And now another version of this recipe will be ready to go. So, yum. Oh, it's almost like we're making lasagna. Okay, I'm gonna put half of it now back in the freezer. Okay, so the water is finally boiling. I wasn't watching it because you know that takes longer. All right, so I'm going to cook this whole container. It's like a pound of pasta for about 6 minutes. We want it al dente because it will cook in the oven a little bit more. So you guys, it's gonna be so good. So 6 minutes, maybe 7. So that's probably what I'll do, 7. And because this actually says it's supposed to cook for 10 to 12 minutes. So we'll do 7 minutes. And then drain it out, and then we'll start putting it together. So I just dumped this out, and I cooked it for 8 minutes. So, you know, you could do it how you want to. It's your business. Oh, do you guys follow Tabitha Brown? She's like a vegan superstar to me, but I have loved her for so long, but I didn't realize it was her, and then I followed her account a couple months ago. And she's so sweet, so kind, and she's got the funniest sayings like, it's your business. And what else she say, Ezra?
So like that.
Like so like that. She's the cutest. Okay, so we're going to take half of these noodles, put them in here. Let me see if I can do this a little bit easier. But I have everything around. If you can see, I got my sauce, my cheeses. Okay. And we're going to put about half of this sauce. Oh yeah. I highly suggest something to pour because it's a little on the heavy side. So we're gonna mix this in, and then I'm going to use half of this ricotta cheese. Now remember, it's kind of like a quarter, so you know, if you like all that cheese, you do it. Go for it. It's gonna be delicious. And so I'm just gonna put some dollops, kind of spread it out a little. Oh yes, this is gonna be so good. Mix it in, and then you're gonna just put in half of the cheeses. So I'm gonna put in 4 slices of provolone. Oh, I should bring you guys up closer for the second layer. I'm trying to break these up, make it easier. So, or make it more cheesy in the bites. Okay. And then we're going to put, I think it's supposed to be a half a cup of this mozzarella, but I'm just going to just kind of figure it out as I go. Like so, like that. Ezra's over there laughing. I'll bring you closer. All right, here's round 2. So we're just going to put the rest of the noodles on, the rest of the sauce. And then just do the same thing with the cheeses, you guys. And then we're gonna get ready to bake this. Ooh, it's smelling so good. And I think having grilled chicken will be the best with this. Don't you guys think? Grilled chicken on this pasta? Oh, yes. I'm trying not to waste any of this ricotta. Ours is gonna be a little light, on the light side, but that's okay. So this will also cook the noodles a little bit more. Get them from al dente to fully cooked. See if I blend it in, it'll pass the Jonas test. So I'm gonna just now break these provolones. I'm such a huge fan of provolone. Actually, I just like cheese, you guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys love cheese. I know as we get older, it doesn't always agree with our systems, huh? But I love cheese. The provolone that I like is the non-smoked. I'm not a huge fan of smoky flavor on things. That's why I like my barbecue sauce, because it's mostly sweet. Okay, then we're just gonna cover this up with mozzarella. And then we'll get this into the oven. Now, the oven's gonna be, I think it's at 375 for 30 minutes. Yep. And so let's go see what Paul is doing for the chicken, and then we'll get started. All right, 350, like I said, and now let's see what Paul is working on, and then let's get started on that buffalo style chicken dinner, gluten-free. Hey, we got Paul here, and he's going to grill for us. Yes. And so what are you gonna put on the chicken?
I'm gonna do the chicken rub.
Chicken rub. So if they don't have chicken rub, just like salt and pepper, some seasonings of their choice.
Salt and pepper is easy.
Easiest.
Or you can do the big three. They say is garlic powder, salt and pepper. That's the big three, and onion powder is also good.
Yes, definitely. That sounds good. Okay, so this is getting on the grill, and we're gonna get ready to have lunch soon, hopefully. Okay, so I'm just getting started now with this buffalo style chicken. Pretty much it's macaroni and cheese, but it's spicy, I guess. Just going to bring it to a boil with the noodles, follow the directions. Should be done very soon. And just like those noodles will be too. Ooh, the ziti, I can't wait to try it. It's gonna be so good. All right, I just pulled this out of the oven. We have chicken starting to come out, so we're gonna let those cool down a little bit. And this gluten-free buffalo pasta is looking pretty good as well. So let's start dishing up. All right, so let's start dishing up. Ooh, this is looking mighty, mighty good. So some killer baked ziti, you guys. Look at that. Oh, nice and cheesy. All right, boys, time to eat. I'll tell you how it tastes. All right, how's the pasta? Really good. Is it kind of hot still? A little cheesy. Look at that cheese action. And how about you, Paul?
It's good. There's a little buffalo kick to it.
Yeah. Do you think that that's something I should stock up a little bit in the pantry?
Yeah.
It's gluten-free.
I'll eat it.
All right. Hey, boys, what about you guys?
It's good.
It's good?
Good.
All right. Let's eat some lunch. So lunch was so good. So I'm going to link that recipe below. It's called How to Make a Killer Baked Ziti. I'm just going to say it was a delicious baked ziti for sure. I think when it says to put slices of the provolone cheese, I think breaking it up is going to be the best bet too. So, and stick around, rollers. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next. Bye, everyone.